That said, like the expectations, like you see lists this time of year, like ESPN the other day had like, the roster is like the last ranked roster. The odds are the number one pick. You guys are being different. Obviously, I don't think people believe that. What do you think like the disconnect is?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that. That's other people, most of them unqualified, making those comments.
This might be another one of those things that exists really outside for you than inside. But the idea of team identity, so having a young team, a young roster, and things like that. Does that make it more challenging to build a team identity? And if not, like, where do you see sort of as a team identity?
No, I think that's what training camp and this whole off season and training camp and the season. That's what it's for. It's not something that happens overnight. I mean, look what Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes did in Detroit. That didn't happen overnight. It happened over the span of three years. And so, inside the league, we recognize that doesn't always happen overnight. Occasionally it does happen within the span of a short time, but most of the time it takes a while to build that.
Do you embrace that? Do you embrace the fact that, you know what, if we're being realistic, this is not a 1 year reset. That was the word you used before.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be 2 or 3 years. Like, are you okay with saying that, with like embracing that this is not a 1 year reset? It's going to take a couple of years to get us where we want to be?
I think that gets back to aspirations versus expectations, right? The expectations out there is that it's going to take a long time, but our goals are still the same. Our goals are to win every game and to win the NFC South, and that's what we're working towards. So what you're asking is kind of this intangible thing that you guys think about, but I don't know that we think about it in those terms.
When you mentioned